Mennonites won over Vanderbilt?
Well, it was a great win for us. I mean, we didn't establish a new record by losing 3 in a row, so I'm proud of that, pleased with that. So we had 2 great practices, and it carried over to the game. And I thought our defense was solid, obviously till the 4th quarter. We got a little lax, and Vanderbilt did what they needed to do, penetrate and get us to foul them and stop the clock. So we got to be a little bit more mindful of the 4th quarter, but really pleased with our overall team effort.
What was the difference you saw in Cooper? And that was just a matter of making shots, or what was she doing differently this kind of spurt?
Well, Taya's defense was outstanding. I mean, outstanding. And I think we kind of simplified our package for her. I think she took makeable shots. She only took 1 3-pointer. She's really good at getting inside the defense. I don't think she went too far into the lane. I just thought she played heady and smart, and I think she took the shot. She didn't rush a shot, probably to the end where she had to take. She's got to get better with watching the clock and getting a better shot off when the clock's running down. But I just think she was solid and probably the most focused she's been in a long time.
Holly, were you concerned that she had just totally lost her confidence in her shot? I can't remember a game where she did
Well,
much of anything lately.
Dean, I think all of them have felt that about losing confidence in their shot. We've been shooting a lot. We've been talking about it. I can't recall tonight too many bad shots. So, and it helps we kept our turnovers down. We kept our turnovers down, so that gave us more opportunities to get shots at the basket. And we had 15 assists, so I think we distributed the ball well. And I don't recall us really quick shooting the basketball.
Holly, you said you had a lapse in defense in the 4th quarter, but you also played exceptional defense on those 2 crucial possessions.
Yeah.
After they cut it to 3, were you emphasizing don't let Dahlman get a 3-pointer there? Was that kind of the strategy?
Absolutely. I mean, I thought Dahlman had a great. I mean, she's a competitor. She's solid. I mean, her stats were outstanding. So they were going to go to her. So we just wanted to make sure that we stayed on her. We didn't want to give up a 3. And we didn't want to foul when they were penetrating, but we did, and that's the part we got to get a bit more discipline. But I thought the last 3 minutes, I thought we were solid, and I thought Dahlman was going to get it, and she did.
Holly, how did you had a 13-point lead? It looked like it was pretty comfortable. Was there something you weren't happy with maybe down the stretch that you guys did that helped Vanderbilt get back?
We just fouled. We fouled. To be disciplined for 3 quarters and minutes, and then towards the end, just be undisciplined and foul. And to Tennessee and all of us, it may not look like a foul, but officials call it, and you got to live with it. So you don't even give the officials the opportunity to get near somebody to call a foul. And that's what I'm saying. We weren't very disciplined. You just got to be mindful how we're calling the game down the stretch, and either we're bumping or hitting them, and it's called. Our kids can give us an expression or say I didn't foul, but it's called. So yes, you did foul.
Holly, Ole Miss, Coach Balcom talked about how Ole Miss had bothered her team so much with the press.
Mm-hmm.
She thought that Vanderbilt got better at that. But did you watch that video, and then did that weigh into your thinking on, hey, let's start out pressing right away?
Well, John, we've really pressed every team except Notre Dame, because they had such solid outside, long-range 3-point shooters. So that's kind of it's been kind of our MO. So we were gonna press, and I think once they adjusted to that, we went to a 3-quarter press, a 1-2-2 press. But that kind of gives us energy and gets us going. I thought our press was effective, and then they adjusted, and so then we went to another press. But yeah, I mean, we saw them how they handle it, and then that's how we want to play. We want to turn you over. We want to play fast. And I thought early we got ahead because we turned them over and shot layups.
Take a couple more.
Is this something the team can build off, Holly, just to win over a rival, get shot selection like you said?
Absolutely. Look, for us, any win's a great win. And especially when I thought we stuck to the game plan. Our kids they played hard. I didn't have to preach on effort, energy, heart. I just thought we were solid, and no, these are the things that we can do. We're not going to play a perfect game, and we're going to make mistakes. But I did tonight. I didn't see the mistakes we made affect anything about our game, and that's a positive. So we turned it over. I didn't think we dropped our head. I think we went back and played as hard as we could on the defensive end. So I'm excited about. We really discussed it, and like I said, I think this game correlates to. We've had two great practices. We were very focused. We were attentive. We listened to the game plan. Everybody was just all in. We watched a lot of tape. We got a lot of shots up, and I think probably the shooting has helped us as well, getting an opportunity to get a lot of shots up.
Coach, you got to go right back out on the road. Obviously, go to Kentucky, go to Mississippi State.
Terrible scheduling. I didn't schedule SECs. I'm gonna blame them.
Is it helpful for the team, you think, to get this win at home, sort of get their minds? I mean, they've taken a beating lately. Does this help them to get this win and get ready for next week?
You know, Maria, it does. It does. And we've lost 2 games at home. That's unusual for us. So to get a game here and to get success on what we need to do. Vanderbilt's a hard team. They're just a hard team to play. They're a hard team to beat. So it's a great win for us. And now that gives us a little bit of momentum to go in. We go to Kentucky, and then we go to Mississippi State, who hadn't beaten us, and so it's always a dogfight down there. It's always pretty a dogfight in Lexington. So we're going to have to be solid. We're going to have to make sure that our defense is not the fourth quarter defense. It's the first 3 quarters. But I like how we feel right now, and you got to get. I mean, it's a tough stretch for us. We just got to stay focused and solid.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
All right.